It's Friday. Oh, that gets a little more response. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy to see your faces. Some of you told me you need another hand, so we'll check in with Marlene when she gets here. She's got a little extra stash of hands, but it's just kind of fun and it makes the day start off in a great way. So high five to everybody. High five Friday. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. We're going to start our meeting today with our counselors. So counselors, come on up.
Hi, good morning. We have a little bit of a team building exercise, so everybody is going to have to get up, and we're going to make lines.
Smile.
5 lines, one in front of the other. You're going to line up. So 5 people. Let's make it 6 lines. Allison, you have 6 lines.
Good morning.
On a Friday, they're making you do team building on a Friday. All right, okay.
You guys are going to be the judge.
Okay, we're the judges. Okay.
Now, we're going to play a game like telephone. Similar to telephone. Cecilia's going to be at the back of the line. She's going to show the first person at the back of the line, she's going to show a picture. The person's going to draw the picture on the back of the person in front of them. And they're going to pass it forward. And the people in the front of the line are going to draw what they have on the dry erase board.
We're going to have a time frame here. This is a pretty quick turnaround. 2 times a week.
Okay, Cecilia, okay, give the pictures back to your line, people. Super stressed. You don't. Go.
All right. Who had this far right? Who was on this far right? Wow. Good job. Good job. That really did look like a fish, didn't it? Any takeaways from this activity? It was fun, but any takeaways from this activity? Communication can be led astray, for sure. What? Perception, absolutely, absolutely. Anything else? Oh, wait for two more. This whole side. Come on, nobody on this whole side. Two more.
Art ability is different.
Art ability is different. One more this side. Any takeaways? Teamwork, excellent. Could you use something like this in your classroom? I don't know, maybe like practicing something, just an idea to something you can transfer from here to there. Um, Welcome. So glad to see your faces. So glad that we survived a 5-day work week. Really, we have not had a full week this whole year, have we? So this is kind of crazy. We're having to work all week. Just a couple of upcoming events that you've probably heard some of you are in your planning, but I want to make sure that you know about it. On February 10th, we have our 100th day of school. And if you're new to Owens, we dress up like we're 100 years old, and it's super fun. The kids do, and it's so cute. So that's on February 10th. February 11th is we're trying something new this year, the 101st day. So we'll do like Dalmatian, like the 101 Dalmatians. So if you want to just wear a white shirt and stick some black circles on there. It doesn't have to be anything fantastic. Although, where is Allison Wheeler? She found something cute. You want to tell them what you found? So like a cute little spotted mask. So if that's something you're interested, she found a cute one. Then on February 22nd, we're welcoming families back into the school, which we're so excited. When I met with our volunteers, they talked about how much they loved that scavenger hunt that we did 2 years ago. We've not had any night events, guys, in 2 years. And so it's really important that we get our families back up here, get them involved, because when they feel connected to the school, that will transfer in there to support for you as well. So that's going to be on February 22nd. I know that planning, you've talked a lot about that, and you have like a set activity where the kids and their families will travel. During the school day that day, I'm going to announce to the kids to dress up. You can wear. I saw cute
graphics of like ties, tutus, and tennis shoes. It's like twos, twos, twos. And I know Kim, where's Kim Benigno? Can you talk a little bit about the other dress up, the twins and all that?
Oh, just if they want to dress up like someone else, like if they want to dress like a twin, it's a Tuesday. So, it's like a double. Anything double.
Or maybe some of y'all want to do that too. I know it seems like we do that all the time here. We're all wearing the same clothes accidentally. So you could on purpose have your matching clothes. That'd be cute to be like a twins day on Tuesday. So lots of fun things coming up for that as well. And the superintendent's fun run is coming up. Thank you. My brain is mushy right now. That's April 9th. Signups are already started. I will have a very special prize. We'll do a special half day off for anybody that registers. I'll do a drawing for that. So you can even do a $10. I think it's $10 sleep-in class, where you don't even have to come to the fun run. You just do a $10 donation. And so if you don't want to, it is a very fun event. It's very fun. So I'll be out there if you want to get up early and run around with me. I'll be there. Some quick staffing updates. We've had a lot of shifting in January, which never, ever happens. But by golly, it did this year. So today is Marlene's last day. So if you see her, give her a squeeze. She's going to ISC to be a bilingual curriculum specialist. What that means is she's going to be translating all of the tests and the DPMs and all of that. They write them in English, and then Marlene will be translating it in Spanish. I said, "Ew, that sounds so gross," but she's it's a big promotion for her. It's a professional position versus a paraprofessional job, so it's more money. So I'm I'm really proud of her, and so thankfully Tanya has agreed to step in as my secretary. So I'm very happy. She's been doing some transition this week with Marlene. And then that opened up the registrar spot. And so Petra, we were joking, she was new last week. She had 3 jobs in a week. We hired her as an ECSE para, then we moved her to resource, and then now she's a registrar. Like she was here like a week and a half and she's had 3 jobs. So say hi to Petra. She's very excited about the challenge, and she's been working with Tanya as well. Where's Kara Knox? Kara Knox, it's her last day today. I know, it's sad. Very sad, but we are so happy for Kara. She was our student teacher for a year. She's helped us out as well since she graduated by filling in wherever needed. So thank you very much. And she's going to be having her own kindergarten babies next week at Lee Elementary. So super proud of her, and thank you for your support and helping wherever needed, because that is huge. Now, Juanita's a first grade teacher. How'd it go? It's your first full week. Okay, 2 thumbs up. Her team is taking care of it. They're loving on her. Natalie was kind enough to move her room, so so Juanita could be with the group. So thank you very much, first grade, for making Juanita's transition easy as could be possible. I've hired 2 new staff members that should be coming. One for sure is coming Monday. She'll be the new ECSE para. So her name is Maritza, and she'll be there every single day. So you'll have the same person in the ECSE. I know, it's good. It's really good. So we've always made sure that there was coverage. It was different people, and so that will be good. Then we have a new resource para who will be starting as well. So we're very, very happy to find really quality people at this time of the year as well. So please make them welcome. The other lady, she's a girl. Her name is Rebecca, and she'll be the resource para. And let's see. Hopefully you've noticed we've had so much extra support. It was intentional. If you've talked to friends at other schools, they have had to do a lot of class splitting, and we've not had to do that. And I'm grateful that we had the Title I funds to be able to cover, because grade first instruction was happening every day. We've only had to have a para cover very, very occasionally. So just giving you a little reminder, because there's a lot of different faces, you might go, So Kara is no longer going to be filling in. Sorry, bye Kara. She'll be making big bucks as a real teacher. We have Nazneen, who is our AIS sub, or our long-term sub. She's here every single day, and we just put her wherever we need. She's wonderful. Monica, our former student teacher, is here Monday through Friday. Same thing. We're able to put her wherever needed. So I know she's done some couple long terms for Sarah Hart and for Mary Catherine, and she did a phenomenal job. So it's great to have someone that we can just put right in there to do great first instruction. Then we have Ibrahim that started this week. He's a fill-in, just like Kara, just like Monica, just like Nazneen. He's here Monday through Thursday. So thankfully we have him as well. And then Katie Poe, is Katie in here? There's Katie. Katie, one of our former students, teachers as well. She's here on Tuesday, Thursdays, and Fridays. So I feel very, very grateful that we have these extra people. Like even today, we don't even need any of them. Y'all have had some great attendance this week. I'm like, but give yourself a round of applause. Despite being in the middle of a global pandemic, this is pretty darn amazing. So thank you for that. But we do have the people to help. I know fifth grade, we're going to make sure that there's an extra person. Katie Poe loves fifth grade. So I know there's Katie Poe. So and they love her. And so we're going to get her in there. Miss Salinas' class got some wild friends, and so we're going to put someone in there regularly. So we know there's hot spots, and I'm so grateful that we have the bodies to put in those hot spots. So Yahoo. Kim, do you want to talk about Kim or Erica? Which one y'all want to go first? Okay. Come on.
Okay, so one thing we wanted to we know we talked to team leaders on Friday about the achievement meetings that are coming up, and you should have already gotten your time scheduled for next week for your achievement meetings. But just a little bit to go, like where we came from that, that we kind of lost that achievement meeting piece a couple of years ago, and it kind of just because of everything going on, and we didn't really know what to do with it, and I don't know what happened, but it got lost. So then it was like you're worried about a kid, and then the next step is put them on sit, and then they just sit on the sit list, or y'all feel that they sit on the sit list, even though we do talk about them every 3 weeks. So we wanted to make sure that there was a piece in between there that we can really look at these kids and see like what interventions, what's working, what's not working. And then the next step would be to put them on sit where we're kind of all out of ideas and we're kind of looking at what is the next step. Is it testing? Is it that we have to find some other intervention for them? So when we talk at achievement meetings, we are going to talk about your sit kids also and what their status is right now, what we're waiting on. Daniel and I are working on it. We want ideas from y'all about how we can better communicate what's happening at sit. But we think by having these achievement meetings, it'll help us be able to talk about that group of kids that we're working with. Just a second, Katie. That we're working with, but we need to find out what's going on, what else is going on with them, and just to get a better profile on where our kids are. Also, after our achievement meetings, we want to meet with all the interventionists and go over and see what they think about some of these kids that are already seeing the interventions. Are they growing in the interventions? Or is it just slow process? What do we need to look at? So the whole piece of the achievement meetings is really to give you all the time to talk about all those kids you're worried about, but we don't know quite what to do with them or what else we can provide for them. So we have some slips in our office. I'm really hoping that a lot of people just took really big stacks and they didn't count them out because it's a little scary, but we want to fill out as many as you need to. That's why we dedicate it like partners, a whole planning time. We're not doing it like 20 minutes. If you're a self-contained teacher, you have a 20-minute time, but you're only talking, or 30 minutes, but you're only talking about a total of possibly 21 kids, or so hopefully not the whole class. But anyway, so we tried to really schedule the time and have a better way of tracking some of these at-risk kids. Yes, Katie. We will talk about those kids in sit. So if you're still concerned, you can go ahead and fill out a sheet. We'll mark them sit and we can talk to you about where they are. Some of them are like already in referral, so that's why they stay on the sit list until they qualify or don't qualify. So some of them are referral, but you should know those kids that are in referral. I think most people know. If it's that we're waiting on something, then we can talk to you. So yes, if you're concerned about them, go ahead and fill one of those out because that also helps us with. That's one of the problems with the kids that are on the sit list that we say we're monitoring. We don't know, are they in tutoring? How often are they coming to tutoring? How are they doing an intervention? So it's a way for us to help monitor and track those kids also. All right? We can't do that because we can't send everybody's information to everybody in the school. Yeah, we have a spreadsheet. Caroline is in charge of that. But we can't send that to the whole school because a fourth grade teacher doesn't really need to know about testing the first grader. So, all right.
All right. I know. I had. um, Yeah, I had the best conversation this week that I wanted to share with you because some of you might have heard about this. If you're a science teacher, you might have heard about this. But it made me so happy. The other day, Leslie is back. She's one of our science coaches. I know. We are so lucky to have her. And well, first of all, I got an email from Pam Flanagan asking if we wanted Leslie, the coach, to come back. I'm like, yes. I mean, she's fantastic. So she's here 2 days a week. And I'm thinking, I don't know. We are very fortunate that she's coming because she's like the best of the best. And we get her 2 days a week. I'm like, rock on. So then she stopped me, or I stopped her when she was in the front. And I said, oh my gosh, we're so happy to be here. And she goes, I'm not going to be here very long. I know I'm not going to be here very long. And that's what I was thinking. Like, y'all, our scores are unbelievable. For example, fifth grade science. Listen to this shenanigans. Fifth grade science on the weather test beat the district, top of the cluster, tied. We're going to say top because it's like the same. Top of the cluster, and beat 41 other schools. 40. There were only 56 schools. Do the math. That is amazing. 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 So by hearing Leslie say that, and then seeing, and it's not just science, guys. We've been celebrating all along, and I know language arts, you're doing your testing right now, so there will be even more to celebrate. Y'all, it's hard. It's hard, and I completely, 100% understand that and believe that. But it's working. It's working. This hard work is working. Do the kids have giant gaps? Of course. And when Kim said about the paper stack, I was like, okay, well, that makes sense. After 2 years of COVID, and especially second grade, everybody be nice to second grade too. We're second grade. Second grade, that seems to be our biggest gap because those babies were in kindergarten 2 years ago. And they have giant gaps. And so we're sending support to second grade as well. So we know that, but they have gaps. That's my point. Does anyone have a pump up playlist in the car? Okay, nobody? Okay, there's a couple well, I found a new pump up play song that I wanted to share with you. And when I'm playing this song, I want you to see if you can pick up any keywords that jump out at you. You might want to put it on your pump up playlist. Pretty good. But pick up some words or phrases that stick with you, please. Can you hear it? Start it over. Get this really good.
I'm not a stranger to the dark. Hide away, you say, 'cause we don't want your broken parts. Learn to be ashamed of all my scars. Run away, you say, no one will love you as you are. But I won't let them break me down to dust. I know that there's a place for us, for we are glorious. When the sharpest words wanna cut me down, I'm gonna
I am who I'm meant to be. This is me. But here I come. And I'm marching on to the beat I drum. I'm not scared to be seen. I make no apologies. This is me. It's my spirit. I'll fire away. 'Cause today, won't let this shake me in. Be a voice to prove the
Any takeaways by that song? Anyone pumped up now? Woo! It's from The Greatest Showman. Any words, any takeaways, just real quick.
I like when my kid said
This
this
is
is
me.
me. Like accepting the students for who they are, where they are, and for us as well as teachers.
Accepting of who we are. Come on. Anybody else? Any other takeaways? It's a powerful song. If you can't really hear it here, I hope you listen to it on your own. The word that's anyone else? Brave. Oh yeah. Do we have to be brave at this joint? Oh yeah. Let things slide. The word that stuck out to me was warrior. And so I looked up warrior this morning. We used that word, but I didn't really know what it meant. And I've got chills. I got chills. Okay. A true warrior is invincible because he or she contests with nothing. Defeat means to defeat the mind of contention that we harbor within. The true warrior understands and seizes that moment by giving an effort so intense and so intuitive that it can only be called one from the heart. I mean, y'all are warriors. Y'all are warriors. So I'm very, very proud of you. Very, very proud. So give yourself a round of applause, please. So I'll be adding that to my morning playlist because it just makes me want to Anyways, welcome Paras. Erica and Lori gonna do a quick PBIS update, and then I'm gonna dismiss teachers and hang with Paras for a second.
Okay, so super fast. I sent you out a couple of slides to share with some of the new things that we talked about in PBIS, but I wanted to add something just because I started thinking about it, and when I was in the classroom, we would like tell the kid, oh, you get stuffed animal day tomorrow, and then they'd come back and be like, my parents didn't believe me, right? So I made a little half sheet for you to send home if you did, like they paid their $75 for the $1 for the staff vending machine, they'll get a little coupon. This is really for you, so you know who it was. And then you can send this little half sheet, just give it to them and say, take this home. And it just says that, yes, they did in fact earn that and they can bring $1. They do have to bring their own $1. If they come back and they say, my parents won't give me $1, I mean, we do have some snacks and stuff like in the math lab left over from the Christmas party, so maybe they could just go get a snack from there. But we're not going to pay our own money. So, or they could pick something different, sure, if their parents won't give them $1. Because we may run into that. But we thought that was just kind of something fun and new. And then we wanted to add the makerspace.
Yeah, the makerspace, there's tons of fun things. There's coding, there's robots, there's crafts for the younger kids. They're like building Legos, all kinds of things. So what it is you guys should have gotten a yellow sheet in your box. When your kid cashes in the money or the bucks for it, You just fill out that yellow sheet, put it in my box. I will schedule a time based on y'all's schedule the best that I can and when I'm available. And then they'll come in, there'll be a timer, they set it for 15 minutes. They do whatever they want in the makerspace area, and then when that timer goes off, they clean up and they go back to class. So there's lots of things in there, especially for the older kids. There's a spider robot, lots of coding things, and I'm adding to it as I can. So, okay, any questions about that? Okay.
Thank you very much. Teachers, I'm going to let y'all roll and get started with your day. Have a great day. Paras, if you'll stay for just a minute. Maybe Paras come in a little closer. Maybe Paras come a little closer. Thank you. Jennifer, are you going to go open the gate? Yeah. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Thank you for bringing your hands. If you need a hand, do we still have some hands for Yes. Okay, if you need a high five hand, just let Marlene know. We do have some extra. It's really fun on Fridays. It really does pump up the energy. So make sure that you have those out on Fridays. If you need one, please see Marlene. Just a couple of shifts we've had in our staff. A lot in January, which never really happens, but I wanted to keep you guys in the loop as well. So as you know, Marlene, my right-hand girl, come here, is leaving. She's been my best friend for 7 years, and I'm super sad to see her go, but I'm so proud of her. She's, moving into a professional position, not a paraprofessional position. So she's a big time, y'all. We're going to get her signature autograph before she goes. But I'm proud of you. I'm very thankful. Neither one of us knew our job when we started here. We were both brand new to the job, and so I appreciate all of your hard work. So make sure you give her a squeeze today. It's her last day. So that created a shift as well. And so Tanya is on my new right hand. Congratulations to Tanya. If you see her, give her a hug because she's got her head is exploding, I'm sure, because Marlene's trying to tell her everything before she goes. So thank you for stepping in, Tanya. Then that created a space for registrar. So congratulations to Petra. Poor Petra. She's had 3 jobs in a week and a half maybe, and so we hired her as an ECSE para. Then we moved her into resource because Juanita got the job in 1st grade, and then with all the shifting, and so anyways, welcome. So she's trying to soak it all in from Tanya. So Tanya's being soaked in here and trying to soak off here, and oh my gosh, everybody's trying to do a lot of learning right there. So welcome. We have 2 new paras starting next week. I reached out to Danielle to be a mentor for Maritza. She'll be an ECSE every day in Miss Khan's class, so reach out to her, please. Resource paras. Who are my resource paras? So it's Jennifer and Megan's at the doctor. I just sent Jennifer out there. Anyways, I'll reach out to one of them because Rebecca will be our new resource para, and she's going to need a mentor. So if anyone else wants to be a mentor, and anyone not been a mentor would like to be a mentor. Okay, Flora, if you'll reach out, I'll give you her information as soon as she's official, Rebecca. Thank you. It's just kind of nice to have a name and a face and someone to talk to and welcome. So anyways, thank you. So some definite shifts in staff in January, which is crazy. But I want to thank you all because we could not do this job without you. Period. I know there may be times where you feel unappreciated, and I'm sorry for that. but all I can do is keep trying because a parent is in a lot of ways a thankless job. Certainly by pay, which is ridiculous, but I want you to know that you are appreciated. The teachers could not do their jobs with you. And I know there's some tough kiddos. Guys, I know there's some tough kiddos this year. We gotta keep working with them and growing those relationships and being positive because I played a song just a minute ago. I don't know if you heard it coming in, but we have to be warriors. We have to be tough to reach these kiddos, right? Danielle's doing a big old shake. Okay, so I'll play that song again, but I encourage you to listen again on your own. Listen to the words. It's called This Is Me from The Greatest Showman. A lot of good words in there. So please have a great day and thank you for all that you do. Happy Friday. Happy High Five Friday.